Hi, I'm Kurt Dodo of the RealmIQ. We are promoting our RealmIQ sessions with some excerpts for LinkedIn and YouTube. In this session, I'm talking with Andreas Adamec. Let's listen in. Because everyone has to start somewhere. Where was it easy for you to start, and what did you learn, or what are you excited about?
Well, first thing, as being a little bit seasoned within the industry, right? It's a little bit easier to look through certain patterns and understand, yes, this is not going anywhere, right? I'm either part of it as soon as possible so I can help others with it, or I'm actually going to get left behind. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get replaced by a machine.
By a robot? I haven't seen any robots lately, but yeah.
Or, I hear all the time people saying, oh God, I thought Skynet was never supposed to be built, right? But we built it anyway. But I do still remember when computers came out. And I remember the big uproar in the graphic design community when people were saying, no, I don't want I don't want my computer to draw it. I want to draw it with my own hands, right? And so AI really is just another tool, right? And it has the word intelligence in it. And does it deserve it or not? I guess that's a whole nother conversation. However, it's not going to go anywhere. And back to your question, I started actually with ChatGPT and realized
I
that
gotta correct you when you say it's not going to go anywhere. What you mean is it's
oh,
going away.
right, yeah, and that's again ESL, English as a second language.
That's okay. You're forgiven. Just wanted to clarify for our listeners.
I'm from Austria, by the way. Uh, Beautiful little place. You may have heard of it. It's a beautiful place to retire at. Um, that's why I left.
That's where Arnold's from too.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, so I started with ChatGPT and realized very quickly, and also, there is a lot of very helpful people within, especially within the LinkedIn community, that also jumped on it really early, and are helping people with prompting right or well. And so, yeah, ChatGPT became my little assistant. And I realized that there is just a lot of things where I spent hours and hours on preparing things. It can just do it for me. It's running errands for me, right? For example, or even just simple stuff as suggesting the best educational action plan for someone with my specific background by me feeding in my resume, finding out what is the best action plan for me to get into AI, what to use, or even what classes to take. And so it's one thing that one needs to know, obviously, about ChatGPT and all of the AI programs. It's not exact. And yes, it absolutely needs experts, right? So if you just imagine you have an assistant that is not even specializing in something, but you tell something, they come back with something and you cannot verify it, right? You need to verify it. And so yes, AI is not exact, and your human assistant, will not be exact either. That's why you have to look at it and have to double check on things, right? But
it's garbage in, garbage out. So
yeah,
what are you asking it to do? And then how are you checking it once you get something back? I also
leadership will always be necessary. Management supervision will always be necessary. That's why there are managers.
You need to be a conductor in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I want to go back to something you said about expertise. So there's a lot of criticism on how many AI experts there are out there in the world right now, and everyone claims to be one. But I think everyone's using the term wrong, because the fact is you are a UX expert, a graphic design expert. You've been doing it for decades, and then you've learned how to use AI in your profession. So if you say that you're an AI expert, you're really saying my expertise is in UX and graphic design, and I'm using AI as a tool. It's new, it's exciting, but your expertise is really your whole career. And that's a thing that commonly gets lost because of this notion of, or a misnomer of, what is an AI expert? But the fact is, everyone's bringing their expertise to this new party called generative AI, and leveraging what they can to enhance their expertise that they already have. So I just want to make that clear, because I respect your expertise and years and decades of it. We've worked together, you do fantastic work. And so now if AI helps enhance your productivity, your time management, I think that's all fantastic, right?
Absolutely. And the thing is, it's I would say these so-called AI experts right now, they deserve the title, right? Because they're actually willing to take this on, and they're not afraid to deal with this new thing. They are not the ones that's saying, "Oh my gosh, this is going to replace me." They're actually looking to see what's in there, right? So yes, they are or may be experts within their own field, and then they are reaching an early expertise level in this new field that's going to be changing, of course, right? And it's going to be evolving, and yeah, using that title to help others to get on board as well, right? And so I think one thing that really is necessary with all of this is for for humans to evolve a little bit faster, right? Because
It's going to help us evolve, right? I mean, during
it puts us in
the Renaissance, science enabled man to, circumnavigate the globe. I mean, without that insight that you're in control of your own destiny as a species, science did that for us. And so here we are at this precipice of technology, hopefully enabling us to like conquer things that we didn't have time to do before. But now the technology is affording us the time and efficiency and productivity level to help us get to the next level, whatever problem needs to be solved. I think hopefully it can unlock other parts of our brains to think about some of the world problems in a different way, and try to tackle them versus being bogged down with the day-to-day drudgery of these tasks that are, beyond our relegation. Now we need to rise above that and let AI do that, and we'll move on to other things. Thanks, everyone. You can now catch RealmIQ sessions on your favorite podcast channels, including Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and iHeart Podcasts. If your company is interested in reaching an audience of AI professionals and decision makers to promote your event or product, we have sponsorship opportunities on this podcast. Go to realmiq.com/sponsors. Hey, are you the next AI unicorn? If so, you have to visit realmiq.com to learn about the AI accelerator program we call Smart Track. This is an 8-week program where we help founders by offering comprehensive support and strategy, product development, branding, team building, and securing investor access. Our services span the entire spectrum, catering to both nascent startups and growth stage companies, with a special emphasis on those in later stages demonstrating proven revenue. Learn more at realmiq.com/startups.
RealmIQ. Book your corporate AI workshop today.